Welcome to the Hempel.
We're on the original site of what was an old backpackers hotel, a very derelict garden square outside, and internally a really low budget style property that was converted 6 years ago to what you see today. We're looking from the ground up that the whole building was Feng Shuied when it was originally built. From the offset, when you come into the hotel, you've got the two entrances offset against each other. The 7 orchids by 7 disperse the evil spirits as you come into the lobby, and then you're confronted by this natural light, brilliant as it is, and very much a contrast in light and texture, because within the lobby itself you have the urns, you also have the Japanese ox carts, the hanging fire, a lot of the elements of Feng Shui that were taken into account when it was built. The mythology behind the original hotel was it was going to be a design statement for their engineering company. People would come in here, do meetings within, and they employed the services of Hempel as really the inspirator behind it, and a group of architects that came throughout the world to just design what you see here today. Since I've arrived here at the property, I've got a lot of non-believers in Feng Shui, and I was probably one of them initially, but you can't hide the fact that when you move into an environment like this, that it is very, very relaxing. And the philosophy behind it was within, the hotel community in London. You have that 5-star feel within London. You can go to the traditional property, or you can come to somewhere outside the environment that you're working in all day and just really relax and unwind. And no matter what you say about the property, it does lend itself to that. So the elements probably contribute towards it, but then there's a lot of people that have to come in here with a little bit more of an open mind than they would do if they were checking into a group or a chain hotel. I think we're passionate about not revealing identities of specific individuals that stay here, because there's a number of hotels where they can go that they're going to be very visible. This is not a visible hotel for all the right reasons, and the type of people that come here are the creatives, the entertainers, the entrepreneurs, but there also is a younger corporate element, particularly with what is happening in the Paddington region generally, in the rejuvenation through the basin development in the Heathrow Express. We're finding a lot of younger corporates coming into this style of property, and you can see it throughout the world. You can see on your travels the contemporary feel coming into the big group hotels. A little bit kind of plagiarizing what is initially a very, very solidly designed hotel, which can be in some way restrictive to the customers, but definitely wanted to keep it the way that it was when it was originally built. I don't think there's one word I can pick, because there's so many senses that are evoked when you walk in. Tranquility is one word that comes back time and time again, and that's coming back from our guests at the end of the day. From my perspective, when I'm a traditional hotelier at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you service, 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 because irrespective of the design, the people aren't going to return unless they've experienced that. And I think we've got a warm environment that is made warm by the actual staff that work within it, as opposed to the building, so they complement each other. Number of facilities here at the hotel. First and foremost, we have a very, very signature restaurant in the London restaurant community called Thai. The blend of cuisines, and I'm reluctant to use the word fusion because it is a blend of Italian, Thai and Japanese food, is served to approximately 60-70 covers down there on any day from obviously through Monday through to Saturday. And the food is very much in the style of the hotel. It is very, very architectural. And again, once you enter through the lobby, this vast array of natural white light that hits you. You go through to a very dark environment, again evoking the senses, down into what is Aitai, which has a diving board that looks over what is a Mercury Sea, which was the original design behind it. When you come back from Aitai or go into Aitai, you're going over some translucent stairs that are lit from beneath, and again it's quite a magnificent piece. Into the lobby itself, where you have a conference room just set off that can do 12 to 15 people for the type of brainstorming sessions that we allow and get here at the hotel quite a bit. Into the room count itself, you're looking at 41 individually designed rooms, and that is important. There's no two rooms that are the same, and the same elements are in there. The natural elements, the wood, the marble, the cotton, the linen, the water, the light, etc. 5 apartments, and within the 41 rooms there's 5 individually designed suites. The beluga room is one of the few rooms we have a 4-poster bed within. It was actually 2 rooms initially when we built the room, and thought, well, this it's got such a great view of the gardens outside, we'd have to extend it into a lounge area as well as the 4-poster bed. Outside we have this great Zen garden that sits by the apartments and also above a function room that we can take up to 120 guests for a reception. And obviously during the summer it's ideal because people can break through the terrace and into the garden. I mean, the most notable claim to fame was we shot the movie Notting Hill with Julia Roberts and Hugh Grant. A fantastic advertisement for that facility anyway, because naturally the upshoot of that is that we're able to do wedding ceremonies within the lobby itself and manoeuvre people through to the gardens for the reception afterwards. So much so that we now can erect a marquee and we can fit at maximum 400 people for a sit-down dinner or reception within there. The reason that customers should come to the Hempel is because it is unique. There is nothing like it in London. My mission when I'm in the hotel is to provide a service that will make sure that people will return once again. I think it was something perhaps lacking initially when we opened up the hotel, and we thought we'll open up the hotel as a new design property with a Feng Shui element to it, and people will come to the property. But as you know, in the hotel world, it's a competitive business. Getting people to come in here that don't want to experience, and I hate to use the word cookie cutter hotel, that you can do, and you want to have something a little bit different and something a little bit mind expanding, the Hempel's going to be for you. If you want an environment that's going to be bustly or noisy, and you want to be seen and be a celebrity to a degree, there are the hotels in London that cater for that. The Hempel's not one of them. The Hempel not only will refresh your mind, but will hopefully refresh you, send you back out into the wide world out there, ready for your next day.